I mean, one thing that I think the saddest thing, now you're not competing anymore, is the fact that I think along with yourself and Hidetani Yamagishi, I think that was the last of the Mohicans when it came to the really, really good classical posers. What do you think of the current scene of the Why do you think it just isn't an art anymore? Because you were one of the last ones to really put together big, hard, classical, epic routines, you know? Why do you think that is?
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I thought it's always important to show the best of yourself on stage during the posing routine. And you can do it with the best music, which fits for you, you know. And of course, bodybuilding to represent the poses or hit the poses, it works pretty the best with the classical, poses, all this stuff, because you need to show your best on stage. And I think right now the posing is not in the judgment, and I think nobody cares about it anymore. So I think it's the most important thing in bodybuilding, because that's when you have the opportunity to show the best of you, the best poses. You're not gonna hit the weakest poses at the posing routine.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So, and that is, I think not many people see this as opportunity to how do you say it in English, time to shine, right? So it's your time to shine, not like to get the comparisons, but this is the only your thing to do, you know, and to prove you're good enough. So, and I think right now it's just, you know, a lot of posing routines are just like guest posings, you know, and that's, I don't know exactly why, but I think it's because nobody cares. And it's not in the judgment, judging.
I was talking to an IFBB professional last year, one of the top ranking guys, and I said, you know, you're doing so well. I said, you're on the rise. I said, but I feel like you're lazy with your posing. I think you're capable of better posing. And he said, well, and he kind of just said, well, what's the point? And I was like, well, surely that's because the posing's so lackluster, you've got an opportunity to really stand out quite easily now. This is what I don't get, you know?
Right. I mean, as you see, a lot of bodybuilders don't even practice just normal posing.
I know, it's crazy.
You know, if you see them, hitting the comparisons, hitting the poses, they are dying almost. You know, they can breathe after one comparison. So it means they are not practicing before they go out on stage. You know, I was practicing the last. I don't know, like 6 weeks, you know, twice a day, then the last 4 weeks, 3 times a day, and then in the last 3 weeks, every meal, I was practicing my posing, you know, and then you realize, man, thank God you did it, you know, thank God that you practiced, because on stage, you know, the comparison doesn't kill you. You don't care, you know, it's 5 comparisons, it's 1 comparison, you know, you just want more, you know, this is what is important. I think this all things hang together.